Alright, back to the layout again for another update. I'm going to start out by talking about this new engine, this GP40 from Scale Trains. And you guys already seen the review on anybody's watched. If anybody's new, this is a new engine I have. And I'm going to start out every episode pretty much by talking about any new locomotives and cars I might have picked up since the last update. These two are new. Well, actually, sorry, that one's not. I just realized that one's not new. I said that before, but this is definitely new. This Rapido X72 boxcar. And then this Union Pacific plug door boxcar is new. And I believe that one is as well, but I didn't show that one yet. That's Sioux Line boxcar. So that does it for any new locomotives and rolling stock. So I'm going to start out by talking about the lights up here. These are new. And so I finally was able to light the layout pretty well. Excuse me. It's that time of year where sinuses and allergies kick in, so that's always an issue. But anyway, these lights are new. Definitely improves the layout look overall. But let's start off with the update. We'll begin at the front of the layout where I started and work our way back. So starting off on this end, nothing has changed. I haven't done anything. So, well, I mean, these poles, were new from the last update, but other than that, nothing else. And this I had sitting here before, took it down, put it back up. And then working back this way, there has been some changes. Give me a second. I'm going to silence these engines so I can be heard better. But all right, winding down. All right. So the new thing along here is I painted the track along this section finally, and then this is something I just put in last night. Still got to put the roof on it, but this is from I think it's Lakeview Warehouse, whatever, from Walther's Cornerstone. It's kit, but I've essentially just kit bashed it into a small manufacturer so I could have something on the background. And then my plan is over here, I want to use other parts of the kit to put another factory or just extend the building and make it look like it's even bigger than it actually is right now. But that's to be determined yet. And then along here, track's been painted. Track's actually been painted pretty much all the way there to the corner. So, moving along. This box truck I actually had for a while, and I found it when I was digging through some stuff along with that station wagon. And then the road, I've trimmed the cardboard since the last update. And my plan is to put styrene laminated on top of it and then paint that color, look like concrete, and then weather it. Crossing will be made out of HO ties is what my plan is. I have a bag of them when I was thinking about handling track at one point. But conveniently, they're going to be used for that. Going along here, I seriously got to get the backdrop mounted. It's something I put off a lot of stuff. Get distracted easily, so I keep refocusing all the time. The siding, I extended it back a little further. My plan is to put another manufacturer here probably. And then moving along here, into the dining room. Track needs to be painted here. I did put ties in, at least up to this point. I still got to finish doing that. Track's soldered here, so that at least has been done. And then I extended here to this siding, and then that's where it stops. But I got to figure out what I want to put in for this bridge, trestle or regular bridge. I don't know yet. I need to get a new turnout so I can go over here. But yeah, I mean, that's the extent of the work so far. Not a whole lot, but I want to try to have at least a daily episode every week. And not, even if it's just a little bit. And then something I'm going to talk about here in a second about what my plan is for the layout going forward. All right, so going forward, I talked about embracing the chaos in one of my videos. And originally I was going to do modern and, mix of that and some older stuff from at least the 70s. But I ended up deciding that I like 70s and early 80s railroading so much, and even like the culture, music, all that stuff from that era, that I'm just going to keep it at that era. One of the reasons is cars are a lot smaller than today. Like, there are some 50-footers today, but most of the stuff has gone to like the 60, 70-foot range. And I came to the realization, I was at the hobby store and I was looking at bigger cars, that this layout is not that big. My plan is to move, around the house eventually, but even then, you can mix 40-foot into the train still, because a lot of them still existed, even though they were modernized. In the locomotives, most of them are, smaller SDs or GP40s, GP38s, things like that. So they don't take up as much room. Whereas I have that one modern locomotive that's huge compared to like something like this. So that's what I decided to do. And the name for the layout's I'm going to probably call it the 70s Industrial. In fact, that's what I may end up doing. So that's what I want to talk about going forward. Hopefully, next video I'll have some of the track ballasted. I'm thinking about doing at least scenicking this corner, and in spots. Now, as far as the ballast, I'm pretty much keeping this layout mostly Milwaukee themed, but I'll have other railroads like Chessie, Conrail. Like I said, anything from that era. If I want to put a little BN in here, hey, why not, right? But that's it. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you later.